What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and we have some things to talk about. We have a second shiny Delmise that we are gonna lucky trade with Austin. Hopefully we can get something good there. But let me take you back in time and show you something that we got the other day. Hey guys, welcome back to the past. We just got done running our daily no shiny bird, but check this out. Shiny freaking Kecleon. That is amazing. Man, I'm so glad to get that. I think it's super rare. I only know 2 people that have it. So that is pretty freaking awesome. Let's catch it and enter it into the decks and see how good it is. We've got the Kecleon caught, and there it is. Registered to the decks. Super sick. I like the blue line on it. The blue and green, I think it's just a good combo. And for the moment of truth, let's go ahead and check it out. Terrible, but you know, we'll take it. All right, we are here with Austin. We're gonna make this trade and hopefully we get something good. And his was 2 off the floor, so there's a very, very low chance that it doesn't get better than what it is now. So let's go ahead.
Mine can only get better.
Yours can only get, well, I mean, you say that.
10, 12, 10. It can't get, could only get 12, 12, 12.
Okay, yeah, so he can only get better, and hopefully we get something really great.
Oh my
we got
gosh,
a
it literally might have went
1251.
Oh no.
And you got a 12, 13, 13, so not too bad. We got a 12.
It's an upgrade.
We got a 1251, so we got a 15, 14, 12, 91, so
nice.
Just barely worse than our other one. But that's in the lucky decks now, so we'll definitely take that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, buddy. But now it's time for the high aptitude. With this event, you can get a Wattrel and a Kilowattrel, and you can also get a shiny Tadbulb along with a shiny Belly Bolt. So good luck on that. That's gonna be our main focus. And with that being said, let's get into it. Alright guys, spotlight hour is over. Unfortunately, we didn't get a shiny. We didn't really need it, but that's alright. We did go through all the researches in the park, did not find it, so I think we're gonna focus on eggs. That's supposed to have a boosted chance to get you a shiny Tadbulb, so let's see what we get from here. And then we got a couple more researches. I'm not gonna grind the researches, but if we find them, we're definitely gonna do them. But let's see what we get in here. The first egg is going to give us a Toxel. And how about the second egg is another Toxel. Egg number 3 maybe is a Elekid. Number 4, another Elekid. How about number 5? Where's them Tadbulbs? Another Elekid. Number 6, there's a Tadbulb. How about lucky number 7? Nope, Elekid. Number 8 is an Elekid. A whole lot of Elekids in this batch. Not a very good first batch. And the last one is another Elekid. Whole lot of Elekids in that, but we will go ahead and check this. Got 2 Toxels, not very many. Ooh, almost a hundo. Not very many Tadbulbs in there. That's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. That one's almost a hundo too, so we'll keep trying on those and hopefully we have better luck. But we still have 3 more tasks that we can check right here for the night, and this one is a Yamper and a 315. I believe that is a 330 for the hundo. All right, encounter number 2 is another Yamper, 333. So obviously it was not 330. After taking a look, it is actually 337. So this one's pretty close. And the last encounter is another Yamper and a 312. So not even one Tadbulb in there. Not a great way to end the night. But before we wrap it up into the next day, we do have page 5 of Precious Pass complete. So let's go ahead and get this Great Balls and see what these encounters are. The first one is a Palmy, not shiny, and a 252. And the second encounter is going to give us a Tadbulb, unfortunately not shiny, 367. That one you want a 390. We will go ahead and collect these final rewards. We're gonna get 3 rare candies. We're gonna get 999 Stardust, 999 XP, and then we'll check our next page. And hopefully tomorrow we get a whole lot of better eggs. But we need to power up Pokemon 25 times, win a raid, win a max battle. Pretty simple. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. What's going on, guys? It is the next night. We've got some eggs here. We've also got some research, but hopefully we can get this Elekid to stay away. We've had so many of those in these eggs, so let's see what this one brings. And the first egg is going to give us a Tadbulb. That's what we want to see, just a little bit of shiny on it. And number 2 is an Elekid. How about number 3, a Toxel? Egg number 4, another Elekid. How about number 5, another Toxel? And number 6, Tadbulb? Nope, another Toxel. Lucky number 7 possibly. Oh, there's a Tadbulb. Number 8 is going to give us a Pichu, and the last one is another Tadbulb, so not too bad right there. That is pretty decent. You know, a third of them were Tadbulbs, and that was almost a hundo, so yeah, not too bad. Unfortunately, no shiny yet, but we're gonna keep grinding. Let's go ahead and check these researches. The first one is an Emolga. Not what we're looking for. You want a 700. How about encounter number 2 is a Yamper, can't be shiny, and that one is a 337 for the hundo. And the last one's gonna give us a Tadbulb, not shiny, 380. You want 390, so that one's only 10 off, not too bad, but let's keep grinding. We are back with more eggs. This time we only have 6. I felt like it was taking a long time to get all 9 because I keep getting a 5 or a 10, but let's go ahead and see what these 6 will give us, and we also have some more tasks to check. And these are going to start off with a Pichu, and egg number 2 is another Pichu. How about number 3 maybe? Another Pichu. Egg number 4 is a Toxel, at least it's not a Pichu or Elekid. And number 5 is a Tadpole. That's what we want to see. And the last one is another Tadpole. Fortunately, no shinies there, but see what we get here. Almost another hundo. I think we're determined to get a hundo in this event because we've been so close so many times. But let's check this research, and the first one is an Emolga, not shiny, 683. How about number 2 is a Yamper and a 326. Are we gonna have a repeat and have one of each? All right, and the last one is another Yamper. Unfortunately, not a single Tadbulb in there, but that's all right. We are back and we've got 7 more eggs here, so let's see what they bring, and also 3 more researchers. Our last 3, not a single Tadbulb, but hopefully this one's gonna have it, and hopefully one of them is shiny for us. The first one is a Toxel, and egg number 2 is another Toxel. How about egg number 3, another Toxel? And 4 is gonna give us another freaking Toxel. How about number 5, a Toxel? No way this whole thing is Toxels. Number 6 is a Toxel, and oh my gosh. Lucky number 7, possibly. Oh my god, no way. We just got 7 straight freaking Toxels. Wow, that is absolutely insane. Not what we're looking for, but I guess it's still pretty cool to do. Did not expect that. Let's go ahead and check these researches, and the first one is a Tadbulb. Come on, buddy. Will you be shiny for us? Never! Encounter number 2 is a Yamper, 328. And the last one of this batch is an Emolga, 687. So not too bad, but unfortunately still no shiny Tadbulb. Let's keep grinding. We've got another 7 eggs here, and hopefully that these fare better. There's no way we're gonna get 14 straight Toxels. So we've got this, we've got 3 more researches, probably the last researches of this video, but we've also got the time premium research that we can check. So let's see what these eggs give us. The first one is another Toxel, 8 straight Toxels. And number 2 is a Tadbulb, unfortunately not shiny. Egg number 3 is another Tadbulb. There we go, starting to get a little groove. How about another Tadbulb with red? Nope, that one was a Pichu. And number 4 is a Toxel. No more of those, please. How about number 5? Okay, another Toxel. Number 6 is gonna give us a Tadbulb. So, or did I miss that? I guess I messed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I missed one somewhere, but we got 3 Tadbulbs in there, and that was almost another hundo freaking Toxel. But nothing there. Let's go ahead and check this research real quick. This one's going to give us a Yamper. No more Yampers. How about encounter number 2 is a Tadbulb, unfortunately not shiny, 371 though, not too bad. Remember, that's a 390. And the last one of this is going to be another freaking Yamper. Boo. I completely forgot about this premium timed research, so let's go ahead and see what we get here. The first one is a Tadbulb that is not shiny, 366. We are ready for our next encounter, which is another Tadbulb and a 388. So that one is only 2 off the hundo. Let's catch this and see how it looks. All right, we've got this one caught, and 388 is a 15, 14, 15. Not a hundo, unfortunately. But let's go ahead and move on to the rest of these and see what we get. Probably more Tadbulbs, but can we get a shiny one? Not here, 379. And the next encounter, come on buddy, not shiny, 371. So just kind of tailed off there, but that's all right. We've got one more encounter before we move to page 2. Hopefully it brings us something good. And for the final rewards of this page, you're gonna get 1 incubator, 9,400 stardust, and another Tadbulb, a 367. Just continue to go down, but we still got another page, so that's nice. We'll have those guaranteed encounters, and hopefully during this event we can get one. Man, this is I knew this was kind of going to be the thing since we got the Delmi so easily, but it is what it is. So for the next page, we need to catch 5, catch 10, catch 15, explore 1 km. Super easy. I'm going to try and get one more batch of eggs hatched. Alright, as I made it home, we've got some eggs hatching, and we actually found some more research. So this first egg is an Elekid. I'm surprised we haven't seen a whole lot of those tonight. We've seen Toxel tonight. That's strange. Hopefully we can get a Tadbulb though. And number 2, is that a shiny? Or just randomly put, okay. Just a random dex entry, all right. How about egg number 3? There was a shiny, let's freaking go. Yes, let's go. Yes, oh my goodness. If you haven't liked this video, please do. That was an Elekid. And how about the next egg is a Tadbulb. I was wondering why it gave me a dex registry, but let's freaking go. 497, not the best. We'll definitely take it though. So yeah, that's the difference, is that red. If you see the normal, it's got the orange on the bottom and the orange on the tail. And then that one's got the red, but let's freaking go. Shiny freaking Tadbulb. We just need one more now. Whew, that's worth it, being out there in the cold. That was freaking worth it. But let's go ahead and check. We had what, 5 eggs? So that one, yeah, nothing super great there, but we'll take it. Now let's go ahead and check these researches. Can't believe we freaking got one. Let's go. How about this is another Yamper. Yamper's been in the researches a lot for us tonight. That's not what we're hoping to see, but this one is another Emolga, 693. Ooh, only 7 off the hundo, so that's pretty awesome. But shiny freaking Tadbulb, that's freaking awesome. And the last one, here it is, another Tadbulb, not shiny, 377. Not too terrible. We've also got this research complete, so let's go ahead and finish this premium timed research. The first one is not shiny, 375. Alright, encounter number 2, not shiny, 372. Imagine finishing the set tonight, that would be insane. Here we go for number 3, not shiny, 372 once again. Down to 2 more encounters, and this one is going to give us not shiny, 371. So stepped it down just one, and I am just nailing these excellent throws right now. We've got our final encounter, and we've got some rewards here. We've got a super incubator, got 9,400 stardust, and imagine this shiny right here. It is not 371. So 372, 371, 370. But we did get that freaking shiny. Let's go. That is super awesome. And that one was a bad throw, and that one broke out. But yeah, we did get that shiny, and we also got the shiny Kecleon, so that is also pretty sick. I'd say that's pretty successful so far. If you guys liked today's video, please consider leaving a like and smashing that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And also shout out to all the people that join all the live streams. I really appreciate it, and it's really fun to interact with you guys. So if you guys are interested in the live streams, I do one on Tuesday for Spotlight Hour, one on Wednesday for Raid Hour, and then I'm gonna try and mix one up. But let me know what you guys think about that. So with that being said, I'll see you next time.